Court was back in session after Diddy gave his apology, and here's exactly what the judge said before handing down the sentence. The judge made it clear from the start Combs was not being sentenced for acquitted conduct, but under federal law, he had to consider the full record. He acknowledged that Diddy is a self made artist who inspired many, devoted to his family, and even created programs in jail, which he hopes he will continue. I knew at that point he was not going home. But he said a history of good works can't wash away what happened here. The judge said flat out, you abuse these women. You use that abuse to get your way. He called it subjugation, fueled by power and resources, and noted the evidence of abuse was massive. He pointed out that even after Cassie filed her lawsuit, after the video was public, and while an investigation was underway, Combs had another brutal hotel night with Jane. He punched her in the head and forced her into sex acts. The judge said he was not convinced this would not happen again. He stressed that exploitation and violence against women must be met with real accountability. Respect for the law requires more than words of an apology. He said while the government asked for over 11 years, that would be more than necessary, but 14 months or time served would not be sufficient either. So, weighing everything, the judge sentenced Combs to 50 months in prison. That's just over 4 years. Since he's already served about a year, he has roughly 3 years left, and with good time and possible halfway house placement, he could realistically be out in about 2 years. On top of that, he must pay a $500,000 fine plus statutory fines and forfeiture. Then the judge turned directly to Cassie and Jane and he told them, we heard you. And he said their courage wasn't just for the jurors, but for other victims who might still be afraid to come forward. He told them that they stood up to power and that violence behind closed doors does not have to stay secret forever. Then he quoted Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Finally, he told Combs the same power you used to hurt these women, you could use to help. With that, the case was adjourned. So, Sean Combs is sentenced to 50 months in federal prison. Time served counts, but it still means years behind bars. What do you think? Is this sentence enough?